welcome back. Hellos, hellos. Okay. As of right now, I'm not feeling the most 100% energized. I've been feeling tired today, so I don't know what's going on. But today we're going to continue with Nekos. I'm just going to lay in bed instead of being at my desk because I'm that tired. But not tired to do some visual novels. Um, so last time on Nekopara, we got back to the shop, started working, and we noticed that Maple is a little out of character. She was asking some questions and whatever not, and then Cinnamon went over and said, hey, I'm pretty sure this is the reason why, and it's all because of her singing, and everyone is just calling her just the cat girl and not anything too special. So I guess she's been feeling like she's not special or just being seen as just cat girl and not anything else. So that's all I can remember, so let's get back into it, yes. Although for once I could use a kind of tea leaf we don't usually have. It might be one. It might be one we don't usually have. But it turns out pretty much perfect anyway. Since we're not really a tea shop, I figure it's fine if only I stock my favorite brands, right? Maple shrugs, waving her hand dismissively. Anyway, the day I am so tired I can't really finish a sentence. Anyway, the day our cake shop starts seriously dealing in tea is the day we'll have lost our way. Basically, what I'm saying, I haven't been focusing on tea over your cakes. Actually, I don't. Actually, I didn't know what kind of plans you had after this, so there's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into. So that's what you're getting at. There's some that are sold by this new tea shop. I leave closing the store to the others while my secondary of tea and I walk home. I steal a glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual, though I can't say whenever usual is downcast or just a cold. She is doing her work, but I can tell she is not putting a ton of effort because she's a cat girl. I remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. I take another glance at Maple's face. What? Have you been peeking at me for a while now? Though I only happened to catch you. I'm not mad, just wondering. She turns her head, just enough to look at me out of the corner of her eye. Oh, no, it's nothing in particular. It's just my attempt to lie gets caught in my throat midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. I look away from Maple, who seems upset, and turned my gaze towards the night sky. My bad. Yeah, right. That's right. Huh? What are you doing? Agreeing with yourself? Nah, it's just because I'm not that great of a catching small details. I was wondering if I can just ask it straight away. Okay, seriously, what are you saying? She stares at me, head cocked suspiciously. I turned my head back towards her and met her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kitten, when you said you wanted to be a singer? Why was that? Ah, is that what you wanted to ask about? She idly runs her hand through her hair and lets out an exaggerated sigh. Maple is probably guessed what I really want to ask about by now. Are you making me work overtime because I'm not your cat companion? There is something you want from me. Are you gonna, tell me or what? What kind of person do you take me for? A horny pastry puffer, to use Vanilla's words. You do have 4 cat companions. Well, she's not wrong, though. I just shut up. I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair, though. What? Hold on. I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair, though. Huh? Still, I got enough common sense to know that with 4 cat companions, I'm not really convincing anyone. Are you now? I turn my gaze away from Maple and look up at the night sky. I mean, it's not like they're unhappy. I have no problem with it. And I'm not the one who said that. She glances at me with mischievous eyes and weary smile. It is the one who's unhappy. Is she the one who's unhappy? I heard her grunt before looking up at the night sky with me. You saw that video, didn't you? It was something I thought a lot of. But I gave it up that stupid kittenhood dream a long time ago. Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. But you still think about it now, don't you? Her expression stiffens. But she quickly relaxes, and when she speaks again, it is in that same aloof tone. It's not like that. I was pampered so much back then. Do you really think I understood how the world works? In the first place, a cat girl having a dream is just dumb, isn't it? Maple. The comments on the video were all said something similar, because she's a cat girl. I could see that one word weighing down on Maple, but everything she said just now seems so hollow. I'm not sure she believes it herself. If that's true, then how do you get so good at singing? I stopped in my tracks and hurled the question at her. Kasu? She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widen, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could just get good without practicing. She buried her brow furrows with unease, and she casts her gaze downward. The casual air that surrounded her when we were side by side is nowhere to be found. Yes, nowhere. Okay. At the bottom of my field of vision, I notice her wringing her pale, slender hands. I take a step towards her and pat her slumped head. Okay, I'm gonna pet. That's a good kitty. The people who ate my cakes, I'm also happy to see their smiles. Huh? She raises her head. What do you what you asked me before? That's why I want to become a pacier. Kasu? Talking about myself is a little embarrassing. A reluctant smile drips onto my face, and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So I did as he said and studied how to make Japanese sweets. Kasu. She didn't say anything else. Maple stares right at me, waiting for me to continue. Since my family has some ancient traditions, my upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, club activities, hobbies, I had to forego all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Bruh. Just all for studying like how to make sweets? You had to like give up everything? Wow. Well, not that I regret all of that. Even after this time, I still don't. I can't make the bitter smile on my face to go away. Maple's eyes are wide and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. But one day, I want to be a pacier myself. Everyone there looks happy eating their cake. Oh, did I? I went to a pacier by myself. Okay. My bad, I read that wrong. Everyone, even though those who might be austere or sad otherwise, every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit, and I give a voice to even the parts I had walked away within my heart. Before, I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then someone asked me, "Why is it that you're making these sweets?" Back then, I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I want to be like that person. I want to make something that I could put a smile on anyone's face when they ate it. Enough that I will that enough that I was willing to give up all that I had worked so hard for so long. Maple's expression hardens, and I watch her ears turn towards me to take on every word. So, I give her voice so I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as the others around me, said many harsh things to me. Bro. But I knew I had to be true to myself. I decided to turn towards my own dreams, no matter what those around me thought. Kasu. I caused a lot of trouble for Sagiri and our mom, and I did some incredibly dumb things. I'm not going to say what. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but right now, I'm happy. This time, my smile isn't bitter and reluctant. The smile I showed Maple is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I know it, Maple's fingers, which had collapsed together so tightly, have loosened up. You're pretty stupid yourself. I can see myself doing some pretty dumb things too. Still, I thought my dreams was stupid. I wouldn't have followed it if I thought. Oops. We each let out a little chuckle. I put my hand on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Maple. Kasu. I guess you're right. I'm dumber than I thought. Her smile is completely devoid of the mischievousness I saw earlier. With renewed vigor, right? I don't know. She straightens up, standing to her full height. You know, you sure like meddling in other people's business. I couldn't stop if I wanted to. Yep, I know you really couldn't. Everything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Maple's laugh sounding more relaxed than usual. I don't do the things like to do for anyone else's sake, you know. Whenever someone's a person or a cat girl, that sort of thing is totally irrelevant. Maple sounds like she's trying to convince herself that. I nod to her in agreement. She raised her head and replies with a small nod on her own. I am me. I'll live the way I want to. You know, you're really not a crafty guy. I can tell it just from your story how simple you are. It's kind of scary. But I'll make sure I don't forget it. Thanks, Kasu. Arigato. And cinnamon, too.
No.
Huh? Yoka, hello. Yes, the nut button. The nut button. Yes, the nut. Hello and welcome. Welcome in. Maple turns and follow her gaze. What? Mei-chan, how? Aw, she's just very concerned. You didn't think I would notice? I knew you'd been following us since, we left the house. I thought I was being careful. Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us this whole time?
I was curious about what you and Mei-chan were doing. But I didn't think you were going to do anything little, okay? I was just really worried about Mei-chan.
Oh, I knew it.
Even if you don't straight up deny it, I know there's more to it than that.
Knew it.
You told Kasu to help, right? I didn't tell him anything. I didn't know what to do, so I asked Kazu-san what he thought, and, it's not really like... I'm not really, mad, though. Jeez.
Maple tenderly pats Cinnamon's head.
Thanks for worrying about me. And for the other day. Thanks for giving me another chance to sing.
Aww. She smiles awkwardly. Nevertheless, she directs with thanking Cinnamon.
Mei-chan? Of course, I'm glad. So glad. I thought you might have hated me, Mei-chan. I was worried. Oh, shit. I don't hate you. Not for something like that.
She's just a tsundere. A tsundere. Oh, thank you. I've been trying to work out with this mic and whatever, and I really do like it. But if you're just working, that's fine. I don't mind.
I'll always be on your side. You know that, don't you? But, Steph,
Cinnamon starts to sob uncontrollably, and Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. The relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, a smile at the two cat girls and pet them both.
You too, Kasu. Thanks. Arigatou gozaimasu.
I keep having voice cracks.
I'm going to try talking to Sagiri myself.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I hope. That girl can be a little out of hand. Maple's face lights up in a smile as she nods to me. I pat both of their backs. Now, how about we head home?
Yeah, let's go already. Wow, oh, wait, Cinnamon, your snot. Your snot is getting everywhere. Oh my gosh. Stop crying so much, you big baby. Here, take a tissue. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not mad. Don't cry.
She's so cute. I love Cinnamon. It feels like we've gotten a little closer to each other. Side by side, the three of us headed home to where the others are waiting for us.
Would you like to start taking singing seriously? Mama, isn't this just the most wonderful development? I shall support you as much as I can. Oh wait, seriously? I am opposed to you suddenly leaving the house and performing on the street, but if you say you want to pursue your dreams, then I see no reason not to cheer you on. Oh, well, no, well, I guess you're right, but...
Look at that smug face. The fact that Sagiri gives in so readily is kind of anticlimactic. But like Sagiri said, it's up to Maple to decide what she wants to do. There is no reason for her mother figure not to cheer on. It seems perfectly natural to me.
Jess, if you are going to do it, you must put much effort into it. Is that possible? I will not allow you to quit halfway or only do a bare minimum amount of work.
I'll tell you right now that I won't be doing anything like that. Besides, it's not like I'm not prepared for it anyways.
If you are prepared, then that's fine. You must do your best.
Her arms are crossed, and her response is immediate. My dear little sister is too handsome for her own good. Huh? What? Too handsome for her own good? That doesn't sound right. That does not sound right. I don't know. It's just putting handsome in there. Being too handsome for her own good. It's just... It just doesn't sound right. I don't know. I should expect nothing less from the cat girl's little mother, though. She nods, satisfied, and I stare at her with a hint of admiration in my eyes.
Isn't that great? You do your best, Mei-chan. I totally will be cheerleader you are too. You're such a super duper awesome, Mei-chan.
Yup. As your family, we expect you to get into your shows for free sometimes.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll work as hard as I can. I won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed.
She's embarrassed about growing up.
Mabel Mid-chan is amazing, isn't she?
Gosh, shut up.
I'm doing this because I want to, that's all.
I know you have much to think about, Maple, but I'm nonetheless glad to hear about this directly from you. Once a person resolves to follow their dreams, there's not much anyone else can do about it.
Yeah, definitely. It's all thanks to her mother's training.
No, it's all because you supported her, niece Alma. There is much I haven't experienced yet.
Right. She smiles, looking proud of how well her girls are growing. As long as I can help Sigiri-chan with the things she can't do on her own. As long as everyone can decide what to do, I'm happy. There is one thing I want to ask. Even though you knew what Maple was worried about, you left that video up there?
Indeed, It is easy to be overprotected, but it made her think about the matter of her own. I'm their mother figure after all. She inclines her head and smiles. She might be small. She is small. She's tiny. But she's still able to support the rest of us on her back. Shigiri is always thinking about her surrogated daughters, the cat girls. I patted my beloved sister's head.
Oh, Sagiri, there's one more thing I want to ask. I heard that even if I can already sing, it's a good idea to play an instrument too.
Oh.
So I can buy an instrument that goes with my singing. I have some money on my own that I can use.
A good idea? Where did you heard something like that?
I am connected to Wi-Fi. And
you could just say that I was on the internet. Don't say it like that. That's kind of weird. Weird phrasing.
And I do have friends all over the internet, you know.
And your friends all over the internet will answer any question that comes falling to them through the fiber optic cables.
What the fuck? The tech talk here? Like what?
We sure live in a convenient era, don't we?
Indeed, though it does allow an increase in numbers of shut-ins.
COVID.
I see.
They nod enthusiastically and in mutual understanding. I think this is the first Sagiri is hearing of Maple's friends too. It was a night when I feel like these two proud girls were looking down from me for some reason. Okay, that's kind of a odd way to put it.
So good wants to become an idol too.
Isn't being Soleil's idol good enough?
No. I want to be a big.
Oh, we cleared chapter 4. Nice.
I want to be the biggest, most fantastic cat girl of them all, so that I could be on this website that has 2 numbers. It's called what was it? R30.
No. Alright, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. some weird stomach issues. Yeah, that's best to say. Alright, the next day off.
Wow, it's here. The day's finally here.
Stop freaking out. It's not even that special. We're just going to buy an instrument.
Not just that, but taking your first step as a singer, Mei-chan. If it were like a documentary, we'll be walking along here and say something like, "This where Mei-chan's legends first began." Or something, other kind of narration like that. Yeah, our voice is shivering all over.
You're kind of embarrassing. So could you, calm down?
You're pretty excited, huh, Cinnamon?
They all sisters, but I'm pleased to see Cinnamon being happy for Maple.
They say they're best friends, you know.
Yes, that's right. Their relationship is certainly one of the closest comrades.
We headed towards an instrument store near Yokozaki Station. Like Cinnamon said, we're here to buy Maple an instrument. Sigiri has a spring in her step, as if she's a mother celebrating her daughter's going off on her own for the first time. But hey, what do I know?
Mei-chan, do you know what kind of instrument you want to buy?
Since I'll be playing it while singing, I figure I want a guitar. People who sing and play at the same time are totally hot. So it's perfect for me, right?
Oh, she likes those kind of people. It's not us. That's not me. I tried to play guitar one time when I was little, but my fingers were so small for the guitar, so it was very hard for me to tune a guitar and whatever. So I mean, a ukulele would be also okay, but my dad owns some acoustic guitars and electric guitars, so he sometimes plays with the guitars every once in a while, but yeah.
That's our Maple-chan, always full of confidence.
I guess I should start waiting until we get to the store to choose something like that, though.
Yes, that's right. I'll find one that suits you too, Mei-chan.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about that? You're always helping out at the store, so I'll be willing to buy you a practice guitar, but
Don't worry, okay? I got it. I'm the one who wants it, so I'll be the one who buys it. You're way too soft on me, Kasu. Or trying to impress me?
don't you think I could do a better than that if I was, moron? I fired back at Maple as she grinned at me impishly.
I could tell that at least I'm and Maple are getting along. Oh yes, I'm a little jealous. Oh, which one are you jealous of, Cinnamon? Both, I guess.
We pass the time talking like it is, and we head to our destination. Finally, we arrive at the instrument store I found on the web.
Wow! Maytime, look! Look, instruments. There's so many instruments.
Oh, well, duh. An instrument store without instruments would be pretty crappy.
Just a bunch of kazoos.
Ah, a guitar. There's a guitar over there. Come on, Maytime. Let's go, let's go. There.
I heard you already. They're not going anywhere, so you don't have to run. Kazu Sagiri, can I look around?
Yes, of course. Take your time choosing. Sigiri and I follow behind the two cat girls.
I don't know if these are good or not.
Oh, yes. I don't know either.
Welcome. I don't know, I'm just gonna do that kind of voice. The kind-looking shopkeeper calls out to the two wondering cat girls. What can I help you with? What can I help you find? Do you need any information? Just ask.
Right, I'm looking for a good guitar. A good, cool guitar that matches me.
That doesn't really mean anything. I see where she's gone into a snob mode. But the shopkeeper takes it in stride. A good guitar, huh? How about an electric guitar? Or maybe an acoustic guitar is better?
I want to sing and play. I want something that can match my singing.
In that case, you want an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I'm looking for an acoustic guitar that fits me. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, let's see. That depends on what you want it to look and sound like. But anyway, if you are looking for the good ones, they're around here. The shopkeeper takes a guitar down and shows it to her.
Oh yeah, which ones? What? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 200,000 yen. Is this really all right?
Her grin stiffens and lips trembling slightly. Oh my god. She pointed at the price tag that says 200,000 yen, which I think it's, let's see, yen to USD. Let's see here. It's about 1,300, which isn't too bad for USD, I think, for a really good guitar. Yeah, those kind of guitars are really expensive.
This sure has a lot of zeros on it.
Yeah, I know. I bet a lot of people want me to lower that price. But if you want a good guitar, this is it.
Isn't it something like this? Huh? I'm pretty sure something like this would be good for me, but do you have any other recommendations?
Others? Eh? Let's see. If you want one that is similar ring, but from a different maker, then how about this one? The shopkeeper takes down a different guitar and shows it to Maple. That's higher. 300,000 yen.
But 300,000 yen?
Wait, who said that? Oh, she said that again.
300,000 yen is, that's anything like this sort of thing.
Well, you really want something good, huh?
Yeah, right. It has to be something good, right? Kazu-san, do you think, I could get an advance on my part-time pay? If you need me to dress a little slutty or something, I guess I could do that too.
She looks to me pleadingly. It seems like she's on the verge of bursting into tears. Busted! I guess she just can't drop her facade so easily. As I considered that, the color steadily drains from her cheeks. I have no other choice but to save her from herself. Excuse me, shopkeeper. Do you have any recommendations for beginners? Where would I find them? Something geared towards beginners, eh? In that case, I recommend you start from these intro guitars over here. They motion to another area with similar guitars. The price range is around 30,000 yen to 50,000 yen. The cheaper ones usually have something wrong with them, but at this rate, even the bottom of the barrel guitars sound good enough to be practiced on. They can come with intro textbooks, so this is my recommendation if you're looking to start. I see. So, Maple.
Sorry for making a scene. A beginner's acoustic guitar set, please.
Alright, sure thing. Just a moment, please.
Mei-chan always has to be Mei-chan, huh? Oh my, yes. We're learning a lot about her.
Yeah, I guess so. Though my companions' smile appear to be a bit bitter. I know they exactly enjoy watching these events unfold.
Oh, they love it for sure.
Kazu, is this okay? I think I can pay for this much on my own, but...
Her tail and ears slump in dejection. She looks up at me apologetically. I'm the one who got you started on all of this. Besides, I wanted to buy it for you anyways. I wasn't just saying that. I really want to support you in this.
Kazu...
Maple clutches her new purchased guitar case to her chest. It's heartwarming to see her so excited about this. I owe you a lot, you know. Anyways, we're family, aren't we? We don't need to be so high-strung. I pat Maple's head as she grumbles to herself. Her grip on the guitar tightens as she nods her head.
Okay. Well, if you're going to spoil me, Kasu, then to pay you back, I better practice hard. I'm going to sing for you one day. I promise.
Though her normal confidence is gone, she speaks without hesitation. She extends her stretch out pinky towards me. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. I stick out my own pinky out. What? And the two of us firmly linked our pinkies. I guess that's a thing in Japan, like a pinky promise. I know in the US it's like that too, but it's mostly towards like kids and whatever doing that. And yeah.
This kind of passion isn't really part of either of their characters. It just reeks of youth, doesn't it, Shigiri-chan?
Yes, it does. How very, 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 very bittersweet. I'm getting a little embarrassed just watching them.
I always knew natural impulses were the most wonderful thing ever.
They're certainly both in touch with their natural sides.
What's going on behind us?
Aren't those two always like that? The two of them are huddled together, whispering and mumbling about something.
Let's see. First off, I set it up like this. Then I extend. Then my index finger goes here. My middle finger goes here. Ring finger goes. I'm stretching it as far as I can, but
She fumbles with the new guitar. She skims to pick in her right hand over the strings.
One more time, just like that. Yeah.
Wow, so cool, Mei-chan.
You look happy.
Very nice.
Maple sits on the other end of the dining table. The rest of us stares intentionally at her as she frantically scans the beginner's manual.
That's nothing to be happy about. I'm not some kitten who doesn't know anything. You don't have to get all excited over me playing a single note. Okay, next is G. Index finger here. Middle finger here. Pinky. Pinky goes here. I guess, I managed to play G2.
Mei-chan looks so happy, doesn't she?
I think she's forgotten that we exist. Clumsily, she continues to strum the note she just learned. Then she hugs the guitar happily, without an ounce of shame.
This really is thanks to you, Kazu-san. Thank you.
I didn't do anything. You told me about what's going on, Cinnamon, and I just talked to Maple a bit. If anything, you did more than me. I refilled everyone's tea.
My Kazu-san, you're always so cool. It is in Nisama's nature after all. It truly makes my little sister's heart flutter. I'm not his little sister, but my heart's all a flutter too.
A flutter? What the hell do you mean by that? I have no idea what language they're speaking, but they seem to be able to understand each other. I really don't think I did anything that special though.
Now then, I'll leave Maple in your care, Nisama. I shall be returning now. I have plans to eat dinner with Mom and Dad.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Afterwards, I shall return Chocolate of Vanilla, who are at our parents' house, and call for Maple.
Alright, got it. If Maple wishes to stay here in practice, I see nothing wrong with letting her. My house is above the bakery, but there's essentially completely separated. The walls are pretty thick too, so I'm not worried about her being too loud. If anything, I'm worried about disturbing Maple from her trance. I met Sagiri's gaze and nod before seeing her out through the front door.
Alright, Cinnamon, I'll off.
Okay, let me know when you're coming back.
Yes, and we're leaving Meitan in your care.
The door of the waiting taxi opens and the two climb in. Cinnamon's a lot like Maple too, huh? I muttered to myself. I watched the car drive into the distance until it's a speck on the horizon. Now then, Chocolate and Vanilla aren't here, so I guess I'll better start preparing for tomorrow or something. I stretched as I hurried towards the strangely quiet kitchen.
My fingers are killing me.
Maple opens and closes her hand, stiffing from straining to reach a press on the strings. Usually, so what I learned is that when you're playing guitar, don't use like your whole fingertip, like your whole finger, just use like your fingertips, so that way it doesn't hurt so much when you're pressing on the strings. That's what I heard. Oh. Then she looks up and scans the room.
Huh? Where did Sagiri and Maple go?
Don't you mean Cinnamon? You got the wrong cat. You got the wrong person. They went home. Although you're here. Cinnamon went home, but you're here. I didn't know if you knew who you were. I think Sagiri says she come back to get you soon. It's some kind of typo, I know, but
They went home without me realizing it. Oh, wait, what? It's already nighttime? Huh?
she looks at the clock, then at her phone, and her eyes go wide. I hand a belittered Maple a mug of hot tea.
They could have at least said something.
You were so caught up in your practicing, so they... Yeah. She blows on the tea to cool it down.
People keep worrying about me. Like, seriously. I shouldn't be the kind of person who causes trouble for everyone, though.
No one feels like you're causing trouble. Maple continues to blow on her tea and still hasn't taken a sip. She lets a chuckle escape from her softly smiling lips.
That's 'cause you're making sure of that, Kasu. I have at least trying to make sure everyone keeps feeling that way.
That sounds like a good plan. I nod in agreement. She continues to blow on the mug until finally she brings the rim to her lips and takes a sip. Maybe I should have made iced tea instead. I watch Maple scrunch up her face and sticks out her tongue.
Oh, hey, Kasu. Can I borrow your nail clippers?
Nail clippers? Didn't you fix your nails the other day? I cock my head curiously as I hand over the nail clippers.
Well, they were fine until now.
Yeah, she's playing guitar, stupid. As she said, she clips off the tip of one of her perfectly maintained nails with a snap. Maple? She continues eagerly to the clippers snapping rhythmically. She clips and clips until her beautiful long and slender nails have been uniformly cut down in size. I thought you really cared about your nails.
They get in the way of playing the guitar, so I don't really have a choice.
I mean, yeah, they could. Depending on how long they are, of course. She said it like it should be a foregone conclusion. She moves on to smoothing out the newly roughened edge with the nail clipper file.
This should be good.
She inspects her now shortened nails, looking satisfied, and gives a short nod. You're really serious about this.
Oh, well, duh. Who do you think I am? Once I've made up my mind to do something, it's all I'm gonna do.
As she says that, she lays the guitar in her legs again and begins to set it up. How about taking a short break? If you try to do too much at once, you're gonna forget a lot of it. I'll make something for dinner.
Wonderful. I should let you... Wonderful.
I can't read.
I wonder if I should let you convince me. Nah, I'm going to practice as much as I can. Like, That's why I cut my nails, right?
With that, she buries herself into the beginner's manual again. I unconsciously stifled a laugh. Turning away from Maple, I headed into the kitchen. Is she being diligent or just stubborn?
You say something.
No, nothing.
You definitely said something. What?
I was wondering what I should make for dinner.
That's not it. That's not in what you said.
So, how do you feel about pasta?
Oh, wait a second. Don't ignore me. Hey!
Maple can be cute sometimes, as I muse to myself. I began to prepare dinner with Maple's clumsy guitar playing as a soundtrack. Okay.
Chocolate, vanilla are in a food coma.
Akazu. Alright, Maple, it's fine.
Oh wait, it's no. Am I saying that? I don't know, bro. Oh, I cleared chapter 5. Alright, I am going to quick save here. The reason why is because I am getting tired. I was tired from the beginning of the stream, and now I'm still a bit tired. Yeah. Is there anyone we could raid? I don't know if this will work, but because some raids are restricted. Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to find someone. Oh. I don't think we ever raid them, and they just got back, and they usually raid only on Wednesdays. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. So we're going to raid the night theme raid, aka NTR. It's a group of people that I know, and right now they are playing Power World. So I will see you in the next stream, which is going to be Genshin. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!